Okay, my name is Diana Circo. I'm superintendent of the Aspen School District. I've been an educator in Colorado for 35 years. Well, I think the first, when I first became acquainted with Best Year Yet was probably about, 5 years ago, and then we began using it with our school district 4 years ago, and then have continued to use it personally during that time. And I think what it does is, of course, the real value of Best Year Yet to me and to my organization and others that I've seen is that it really is that clarity of purpose and vision, and that it provides a context and opportunity to discuss all of those aspects of setting goals, what things we're trying to accomplish, what we feel worked well, what we feel did not. And so often in our world, which I think is very busy, it's hard to maybe take time sometimes to stop and do that. So it provides a great venue and vehicle for examining all of those pieces and setting our direction so that we stay on course with those things that we value and make a difference. I think what was the real value to me personally about Best Year Yet was examining those things that you feel like are, like I said, your own strengths, your own weaknesses, what things are going well, what things are not going well. And then, what are your plans and strategies around, looking at each of those pieces and using your time and efforts to accomplish those goals that you're looking for. I think that, we even use it with our family, and it was a nice vehicle for the kids to talk about what they saw as their strengths and weaknesses. So I think it just creates an avenue for becoming who you are and what your best potential is, and to have your best year yet. So it sounds like a cliche, but it really is true, especially in practice on a day-to-day basis. Well, I think that, I've always been a bit of a control freak about making sure all the details are done, at the same time not necessarily lending the kind of direction that you need from a more global perspective. So I think what Best Year Yet did for me was to remind me about those limitations and those paradigms, and to help you begin trusting others to do their job and take a more global perspective on things. So I think it's just part of that. The strength of the model is really helping you to reach your full potential and accomplish what you can by looking at and really analyzing and evaluating each of those limitations and whatever is standing in your way. I think also you see that other people feel empowered to do things, and to, that your confidence in them to make decisions, and you find out, guess what, they're very good at things and they can think about that too and accomplish things. So I think it makes the whole organization more effective, because everybody is moving in the same direction together and feels empowered to do some decision making about how to get to those points. So it's ownership in your goal and destination, and I think, as I said, that kind of buoyed by that trust that you're placing in them to be able to make their own decisions and move the organization forward. Well, I think that it's, goal setting and those kinds of things are a key component probably of any professional life. But as I said, because of the quick pace that we face in life, I think what this does is give you an opportunity to stop, and creates a great context to go through things so that you aren't leaving some things to chance, and that things are happening by design. And so I think the real benefit for me is to create that structure around just the quick, fluid nature of life in general in this day and age.